germs are a very hot topic across the globe right now, and it got me thinking. I remembered this product that I unboxed a really long time ago. I was thinking about the hands. You're washing the hands, you're singing happy birthday and the whole thing because you're trying to be socially responsible, but then you reach into your pocket and you grip your filthy phone over and over again. And you can't possibly wash your hands every single time you touch your phone. You might touch this thing 20, 30, 40 times a day, maybe more if you're an addict, like many people in this office right here. So what good is it? You see the problem there? I'm not saying you shouldn't wash your hands. You got to wash your hands. It's 2020. It's very important. I'm just saying these things are a cesspool. They're gross. It got me thinking, remembering this product from Unbox therapy history called Phonesoap, which is this phone cleaner charger thing that claims to kill 99.9% of bacteria as well as viruses. Now would be the time to take a look at their latest version of that product. It's kind of a topical matter. And so they came out with a new one. It's called Phonesoap Go, clean and charge on the go. So this is the new version. Let's just get into it and check it out. Now, it uses UV to kill the various germs and bacteria and things that are living on your phone. And they've got all kinds of tests on their website talking about how much bacteria and gross stuff that you can actually pull off your phone if you were to test it. It is expensive. It's about $100, but what price is your health worth? Maybe something like that. I don't know. Actually, I was reading about this because I was curious. I was curious about the effectiveness of UV germ killing. And one of the reasons it's not used on people's hands is because it could be dangerous to your body. But in a device like this, it actually makes a lot of sense. All right, so kill 99.9% of harmful bacteria on your smartphone with UVC light. This type of UV light can also kill certain viruses. So I'm not saying that this is 100% guaranteed to sanitize whatever germs you throw at it, but it is better than nothing. I think we can all agree on that. So look at this, a real rugged carrying case. Ooh, okay. Well, that's a bit bigger than portable. I mean, that's not going in your pocket, Kurt. You go to bed at night, you likely charge your device anyways. Why not give it a little UV bath at the same time? You wake up in the morning, fresh battery, fresh phone, 99.99% cleaner than when you put it in. Okay, so here's the kit. Now keep in mind, like I said, I have experience with this product. I looked at the old version, but this is new and improved. You lock your phone and place it in the sanitizing bay. Plug your phone's charging cable into the USB if you want to charge it while it's cleaning. Okay. And then for some reason, there's a battery in here. It's got a 6,500 milliamp hour battery capacity. I suppose it's just, yeah, look, I mean, it just makes your life a bit easier. It doesn't always have to be plugged into the wall for travel purposes, I suppose. That's got to be the appeal of it. Anyways, these are the important components on the inside of the package. Those are your UV bulbs. That's what's going to kill all the germs and whatnot. And the LED illuminators on the top are going to indicate the battery life of the overall unit. So I don't need to plug it in right now, in fact, to start the UV process. It's a 10-minute cycle. I noticed on the website, they're saying, yeah, you travel with it. That's what the case is for. You put it in the luggage. So this is a thing, Will. Like, this is, people are concerned about this. And like I said, you got the clean hands, you want the clean phone. Look at this. Kills cold and flu viruses. Ah, they did some testing. The testing that was conducted looked at some various strains, including E. coli, Salmonella, Staph, MRSA, H1N1 flu, and a common cold, amongst others. So, okay, I mean, that's serious stuff right there. The device itself takes 4.5 hours to charge to 100% for its 6,500 milliamp hour battery. They say it will disinfect a phone 45 times or recharge a phone 2 to 4 times. So the battery inside of the unit is either going to be used to operate the UV bulbs or to charge your phone, or both consecutively. So that's kind of cool. All right, on the back of the device, we have a USB output, USB type A port, USB type C input or output. That is sick. I'm happy about that. That means that you could charge this unit with the same cable and power brick that you would already use for your smartphone. So that's pretty cool. And then pop the power portion off and then put that into the phone to charge from here. So you don't need to even carry this cable with you if you have a type C connector on your phone and a power brick that goes with it. Let's get a type C cable for one. And so we can plug that into the input output C port and then into our phone. And you see the LED indicator pops up. And you can see up here, we're charging on the S20 Ultra. Okay, now the way they imagine you doing this is you're about to go to bed, you are charging, you pop the device in with the screen off, you close it down, it seals on the edge, and you hit the button, the lightning bolt. You gotta push it harder. Okay, we're on now. I'm feeling better than I felt with my phone prior to this. I'm gonna pull that thing out and at least know I'm at 0. At least know that I've killed 99.99. You can check their own documentation to see how effective they say that it is. And I recommend doing some research on UVC type of light and what it can do to some of the harmful things that are out there in the world, because like I said, they've got a whole section for documentation. So after 10 minutes inside the Phonesoap, the blue light will go off, and that's the recommended exposure to the UV light. But otherwise, you can hit this, end the cycle. If you need to get access to your phone quickly, you could tap that, and that'll turn the UV lights off, and then you can pop it open, you can pop your phone out, and just like that. I know it's crazy. You're thinking, it's just light. How does it all work? It's science. Will, it's science. You understand?
It'll take me a while.
Yeah. It's actually one of the few solutions you have for this device. And I'll tell you why. The screens on modern smartphones are oleophobic coated. They're meant to resist fingerprints and residue. And so the types of cleaners that you can actually use on these devices is fairly limited in its ability to disinfect, at least without potentially ruining some of those coatings or finishes. All right, quick update. So yeah, Phonesoap. This is kind of like a generic sterilizer. It's about half the price of that one. So I just thought, I don't know, since it showed up after having shot that, it was worth just a quick analysis. This one also claims to be an aromatherapy diffuser. So if you're a guy like Kirk, it's 2 for 1. Okay, so it's similar yet different. It doesn't feel quite as robust as the other one. I purchased this on Amazon.ca for, I think, $47. Immediately, I can see that the UV bulbs are smaller. It might not be as potent. There's a USB port on the inside of it, and the aroma drops go in there if you're doing the aromatherapy thing. And then you just plug in micro USB to the back. So it's gonna function in the same fashion. You got your cables inside, a couple different options here. A to micro USB, and then a multi-cable. That's a nice little touch. The C on there. Oh, they're just separate cables. But for me, this one wins because it has the battery built in. 7,000 milliamp hour battery, and it's like the same size. It's a bit heavier. But anyway, it's twice the price, same concept. This one has the bigger UV lights. This one has the smaller UV lights. This one is hitting your device from the top and bottom. So if your phone's in there like that, it's getting hit like that. This one, on the other hand, is hitting the front and back of your phone, which I kind of feel like is maybe better. This aromatherapy, when the thing is closed, it's sort of sealed. So it's not really aromatherapy for you, it's aromatherapy for your phone. So your phone is gonna come out smelling fresh. I guess that's all right. So whatever, if you're on a budget, UVC is what it's called. These guys have been around a little bit longer. They have more models available to you, but you're gonna pay a premium. For me, the advantage of the Type-C and the built-in battery and the bigger UV bulbs, I'm thinking this is the go-to, but I understand if you won't pay the half price. Either way, the functionality, it's the same proposal. Your hands, they're disgusting, they're filthy, so you wash them. But all day long, in between washes, you're slapping and smacking this thing, all right? Your mitts are all over it. So what good is this hand washing with the dirty phone, with the disgusting phone? Obviously the hand washing is still good. It's better than not doing anything at all. But I'm just saying, you throw the phone in here and you disinfect it to go along with the clean hands. In 2020, you just gotta be aware of this kind of stuff. That's all I'm trying to say. When the original one hit the channel, I was thinking to myself, who's gonna really get this thing? What's the whole story here? Are people really gonna buy this? And then here we are in 2020, all the things happening in the world. And I'm saying, man, this is gonna be a hot product right now. It's amazing how circumstances can change things. And all of a sudden you take a gadget, which was pioneered many years ago, and you look at it in a different way at a time like now. So anyway, there it is. UV phone soap. Clean your phone.